Alright. 60 minutes of funk or more starting now. Yeah. I wish that bitch would scratch my record. We was over there talking about who's a better rapper, Biggie or fucking Ice Cube. And we was talking about how Tony A was over here charging him up on his own show. Sorry, man, there's just no material. Biggie only had 2 albums.
Yeah.
Why? We'll get back to that later. Why? Welcome to the King Stone of the Day podcast.
Welcome, everybody.
What's going down?
You know it's H-time.
H-Tizzle.
You got T-Swin.
T-Swin.
King Stone of the Day.
King Stone of the Day podcast. We don't play,
What's
motherfucker.
up, everybody?
Very uncensored podcast.
Very uncensored.
Very uncensored. Let's say bitches and hoes.
Yeah.
What's going on with your T-Swin? I ain't seen you in a while.
Man, been out here grinding, man, trying to make things happen, man.
T-Swizzle is an author.
Make dreams come true.
Writing books and shit.
Turn ideas into reality, man.
I'm out there hustling in Vegas. He's over there writing books. I wish I was that authentic.
The scholar with the red collar.
I am not that smart, folks. Shout out to Dimitri Papadopoulos and his daughter Roses.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the money team.
Yeah.
Shout out to Las Vegas in the building.
TNT.
Leonard Ellaby. What's happening? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the King Stone of the Day podcast, season 3, episode 7. This is part 2 of Once Upon a Time in Las Vegas.
Lucky 7, man.
Lucky number 7. Word. Yeah.
Put some respect on my name.
Yeah. Put some respect on my name, bitches. Put some respect on my name, bitches. Bitches and hoes.
Come put a check on me.
He said bitches and hoes. He said bitches and hoes. Welcome to the King Stone of the Day podcast, where we cuss and say bitches and hoes.
All type of shit.
You can't have them old lady, but them hoes be for everybody.
Hey, for everybody.
All right. I want to send a special shout out to Willie Gray.
Hey.
Shout out to happy birthday to William L. Owens.
Happy birthday, bro.
Number Deuce. Happy birthday, my brother.
Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday, man. Love you, Will.
Salute to you, bro.
Shout out to Sir William, His Greatness, His Highness. Yeah.
Really great with my engineer for a little bit.
Alright.
Yeah. We was on the record label together.
Put some respect on my name.
Yeah, man.
When y'all see my name, put some respect on it.
This is another Will the Great production, right?
Yeah. Hey. Gotta keep it gangsta.
Shout out to She Truckin'.
Shout out to everybody at CTR Media Network. Shout out to the Man Can't Always Be Wrong podcast. Check out mcabw.com, the website. Get you some clothes, stay tight. Get your shit right, hey.
Get your shit right.
Take a flight, late night. She want it, she get the fight.
Say it if you want to get a pipe.
Like Mike. Off the top of the dome, my dome right.
Mike Tyson said you had it all together until you got popped in the mouth. Everybody's got it together till you get bust in the mouth.
What's going on with you, bro? What's been going on with you?
Give me 2 seconds. West Coast, well, we on the west side. Shout out to the west side. You mark-ass busters over here.
Shout out to my guy grinding in the
We
lab.
some riders out here, man. Shout out to Safeway. You sit your ass in the backseat, bitch. You ain't got no heart.
Shout out to my guy grinding in the lab, man. He made this beat.
Westside, shout out to Ice Cube. Westside, shout out to Las Vegas. Shout out to the Raiders. I'm sorry, I'm having too much fun. Alright. Here we go. Alright. We're gonna start the show.
This Sports King David Super Show is brought to you in part by Diet Dr. Pepper when you just need more. The Rouge Casino, thank you for your money. Thank you for your money. And you don't drive fry.
You don't drive fry? You ain't shit.
Put some respect on my name. You know what I mean? And y'all saying my name, put some respect on it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome
back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I miss you, man. I miss you. What's going down? I hear you are an author. You're writing a book.
It's official.
It's official?
Like a referee whistle. Yeah.
Do tell.
And you got T-Swin.
Do tell.
Got a book, man. It's on pre-order right now. Coming out soon. The name of the book is Love is for Suckers.
Love is for Suckers.
And you can go pre-order it right now on mcabw.com, man.
Go get it right now.
Pre-order your copy, man. It's a good story of the maze of love. Somebody's taking ups and downs, trying to find love and going through different relationships, man. This young man, he goes through a lot, but he comes out triumphant on the end.
Okay. Autobiography or how do you say it? Like historical fiction? How do you want to? How would you describe the book?
Let's say fiction, romance, contemporary.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. What motivated you to write the book?
Man, series of life events that I've witnessed through certain things and seen with other people and their dealings with relationships. So yeah, man, I say, man, I got a bunch of stories I could tell, man, I could tie together, you know, about ups and downs, man, I've seen from other people in their relationships and marriages. Right. And
I mean, in all seriousness, I mean, you know, the sad part is we've talked about this on many shows. Shows. It's like, you know, in America, there really is no benefit for a man, at least a man of high value, to be married.
Yeah.
There's not, you know, and ladies, I'm not trying to sound misogynistic or nothing like that, but I mean, in all seriousness, there really is no benefit. Zero.
It's damn near the way it's leaning, man, it's almost like for no man, even if you high value or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy in these streets, man.
If you want to kind of give somebody a taste of the book, do you have like any, you know, I don't know, like a tidbit or anything that, for the fans that are watching that follow you?
Man, well, yeah, man, you can read the description on the website, but it's a story about a young man named Troy and his travel and his journey through love, from him being a young man all the way to going up and joining the military and meeting his first wife and all kind of stuff, man, falling in love and having a family, creating a family, and the trials and tests that he goes through.
Okay.
With marriage, relationships, dealing with women, dealing with the opposite sex.
I got you. So, I mean, because I just don't know, and probably, for people that are aspiring writers, was it a difficult process actually writing a book, getting published? I just don't know, because I mean, I've been trying to write, The Last American Hustler like for years. It's not, I'm not done yet. I have like 33 chapters written, but it's just like, the thing is, it's just, for me, it's an autobiography. I'm not pulling no punches. It is what it is. And it's, for me, it's like, I get writer's block, or, hold on, I think I'm a little loud. For me, it's like, I'm so torn when I'm writing. I get torn because it's like, I don't want to hurt people's feelings, but at the same time, they fucked me over. So for me, it's like, it's so, it's like, how do you say this? For me, it's like, I just shut down.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I subconsciously just shut down, and I guess I purposely forget things. And it's funny because you would remind me of things that I subconsciously just like swept under the rug, and I forgot about it, because things that are very traumatic to me, I forget about it, and then it's like, I don't want to think about that anymore. So for me, that's why I never really finished. And then it's like, I'll kind of get like motivation, I'll start writing again. And then I'll kind of come up to another, a turning point that was extremely traumatic for me. Yeah. And I just shut down. So for me, it's just so difficult for me to finish. you know, because I'm literally, I mean, it's my whole life, you know, and I mean, just kind of like the show's an open book, you know, so it's like if we were to go from the beginning of, you know, the first episode to where we are now, I think we're like 30 some odd episodes in.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the damn book, you know, so it's like, I guess it shouldn't be that hard. I just spoke it versus writing it, you know. I don't know. I mean, my hat's off to you, bro.
No, it's not a hard process. You know me. I damn near got a memory like an elephant.
Most people cheat though. They hire ghostwriters. They sit with somebody. It's almost like they have therapy with them, and then
a lot of times these people, like famous people, somebody seeks them out and say, "Hey, you should write a book. I'm gonna help you do it," and they just sit down and the other person, you know, they
paraphrase.
They write it down and then they make it fly.
But for me, it's like if you didn't write your own book, or if you didn't write your own music, for me, it's not authentic, you know. And that's one thing I can definitely say about our audience, you know, the ones that do follow us, or like whenever I meet them in person.
Yeah.
And one thing they always comment about the show is they're like, dude, you know, it's like, I really like your show because you're so authentic, you know. And the funny thing is like, you know, I'm like, guys, we don't write, you know. It's like, I mean, I don't write the show. We don't write the show. So it's just like, you know, we just come up with some good topics. So for example, it's like, it's right here, you know, I'll just sit there. I'll take an Alpha Brain. I take an Alpha Brain pill. I'm like, I want to talk about this, that, this, that. But did we write it? No. You know, it's just like, okay, if it comes up, it comes up. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Because for me, it has to be organic. It has to be authentic. You know, so nothing is scripted. You know, it's like either we want to talk about it or we don't. Either we get to it or we don't.
Yeah.
You know.
Now, man, the process, man, it wasn't hard at all, man. It's been something I've been kind of putting on the back burner, but I say this year, man, I'm getting it out. That's
good. So so here's my next question. So what is next for you? Or what do you see next for T-Swin in the future? I know you got, you know, the transportation music, and you mentioned to me you're going to put out maybe a second volume. But what do you see next?
Let's see, man. I ain't gonna give everybody all my info, because I want y'all to pay attention and just watch me, man. I got some stuff.
Okay, I'm not trying to spill the beans. I'm just
pay
asking,
attention, man. Okay. Watch. Go to mcavw.com.
Hit the like button.
And keep your eyes open.
Yeah, and don't forget
Hit the like button, fool.
Exactly. Keep watching. You got T-Swin.
Put some respect on my name.
Hey, man.
Y'all
I'm a creator.
Y'all saying my name, put some respect on it.
I'm a creator, man.
I got you.
I'm an artiste.
I got you. I would just say this in all seriousness. And I'm speaking this shit into existence. And I've always been really good at this. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Nah, you're true.
Okay. This is what I want in all seriousness. Idealistically, I would like to, you know, to be able to get the show, you know, where we're actually getting paid, you know, what we want. You know, I want to be able to continue to do what we do. And then preferably go remote and kind of do what we want, when we want, however we want.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I feel that the world needs me. As crazy as it sounds, I feel like the world fucking needs me. And it's like, I want to act. I want to be an actor, bro. And I want to work for 50 Cent. And he recently bought a studio.
Louisiana.
G Unit Studios in Shreveport, Louisiana. And I love power. I absolutely fucking love the writers of that show. That show is so well written. BMF is so well written. But I'm going to have to say, if I was to rate them all, my absolute favorite power is Book 3, Raising Canaan. I love it. It you know, it's historic fiction. It was, you know, written in the 90s, like 1991, 1992.
Yeah.
You know, New York City, Dookie Chains, you know, Big Daddy Kane, that type of era, you know, the crack years, you know, the crack years, Nino Brown, you know, New Jack City years. Yeah. So it's just like, you know, it's just like, it's just like, I could just so relate to this because this was the era that we grew up in.
Yeah.
You know, it was our music, it was our culture, it was everything. And it's just like, man, it's like I'm there. It's so well written. You know, there's always a cliffhanger. And then on top of that, I love Tommy Egan. He's not part of that, but I love Tommy fucking Egan. I love it. You know, so we have a friend. We have a mutual friend that I would have to kind of say that we can kind of relate to it as a Tommy Egan. We call him Big David, you know, and David is kind of like, I've known I've known David since elementary school.
Yeah.
He's like this big 6'5", bearded, bear, and he kind of he kind of like looks like I would say he's very popular now because he looks exactly like Taylor Swift's boyfriend, and he's just like the epitome of
Kelsey.
Yeah, he looks exactly like him. Mirror image, 6'5" and everything, beard and everything. But this dude here, he's just got a rotten.
He got the Travis Kelsey fade.
Yes, yes. And it's funny, man. Like he's just like, dude, he just pulls bitches, bro. All he does is pull bitches. He will go into a fucking sandwich shop and he'll pull the manager. And next thing you know, he's like, yeah, man, I went over to the sandwich shop and I was beating down the manager in the back. And then I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I'm like, God damn, dude. So he just sit there and he was just sit there and tell me his wild sex stories. Yeah. And this is crazy, guys. This is like true story. Yeah. He hooked up like he's really big into the swingers life. And then he has like, I guess, like the head swinger, like the head vampire. And then so he's walking around with the head vampire and she's recruiting all the little junior vampires and shit. Well, anyway, so long story short, he's hanging out with the head vampire and they go to a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
And like when you go to the Chinese restaurant, you have like those weird little partitions and shit. Yeah. Like for the booth or whatever. Well, he starts jerking her off in the goddamn, in the booth, right? And she's over like, just drop the load on the floor. And then the fucking Chinese dude's over there walking around to check on him. He's like, you cannot do that here. You cannot do that here. And they kicked him out. I'm like, bro, who does that in a fucking Chinese restaurant? Big Dave. He don't give a fuck, bro. Yeah. He don't give a fuck, dude. This the same dude. That will sit there. He will sit there and try to fight you in traffic. I literally was on the phone. I was on the phone with this dude. Went straight Neanderthal on a truck driver. The truck driver tried to swerve him off the road. He got out of his car and ripped the whole front end off of the 18-wheeler and threw it at him. Dave don't give a fuck, bro. At gunpoint, he don't care.
Well, he's lucky.
He don't give a fuck.
He's lucky.
He don't give a fuck. Shout out to Big David, man.
Yeah, shout
out to Big David. Put some respect on his motherfucking name. He don't give a fuck. Dave, the one thing I love about Dave is Dave lives every day as if it's his last. He don't give a fuck.
Man, he living his best life.
Dave don't give a fuck. He don't give a fick.
Living his best life.
He don't give a fick. All right. Okay. Part 2 of let's see. Topic. Casinos.
Yeah.
Oh man, where do I even begin? All right, I got to put this thing away. It's straight off the dome. Let me tell you a story about these fucking casinos. Casinos be fucking cheating, bro. Shout out to Las Vegas. So let me send a shout out to LeBeur's Casino. Shout out to Golden Nugget Casino. Shout out to fucking Bellagio Casino. Shout out to MGM Properties, Caesars Properties, and
big salute.
Yeah, big salute. You guys are pretty amazing. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Las Vegas. You guys are absolutely fantabuloso. Last time
happened there, everything.
Yeah, I was there for the Super Bowl. It was like too thick for me. It's kind of like when you go to Mardi Gras.
Oh, it was crowded.
Bro, it was beyond it was beyond that. It was just like, and then the funny thing was it was raining and all the prostitutes were all, titty, bouncy, and it's freezing fucking cold and it's raining. So they're all over there just looking retarded and shit. And then I'm like, they're all trying to run inside. They're all hanging out in the casinos. It was just beyond thick. Like you couldn't even drive 2 miles. But it's like literally a 40-minute taxi ride to go from one end of the strip to the other. So it was just obnoxiously overcrowded. Mm-hmm. I got a chance to check out the Teofimo fight. Shout out to Teofimo Lopez. So I had a very good experience. We went to it was at the where was that at? That was the Mandalay Bay. Let me tell you something, people. Yeah. You may not like the boxers, but go to support the boxers, support the fights. Actually, it's like you don't have to necessarily like the guy who's there, but like just the surroundings, is so fun. Yeah. Actually, being in Las Vegas for a fight is so fun because everything that encompasses Las Vegas is there. Yeah. And that's the kind of the best way that I could describe it. I can't say it's like the same for a football game or a basketball game, but for boxing, anybody who's anybody is there.
In the building.
Yeah, and it's not that big of an event. It's probably like maybe 5,000 to 10,000 people. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Mm-hmm. But got a couple stories to tell. Kind of the pick up the story from last time. So last time I think let's see, what did I say? I told you about the people at the LeBeur's that tried to stole a $5,000 chip from me. Security hooked it up. Everything was great. I went to Vegas, and I think I won a lot of money in Vegas. So then I came home with a lot of money from Vegas, and then I went out to Louisiana, and it was weird, bro. You know, and as much as I like this place, I kind of feel like a big fish in a small pond out there in Lake Charles. I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah,
I'll tell you why. I would have to say that I'm probably, you know, I'm not going to try to just toot my own horn, but I would definitely kind of feel, I would say that I feel like a big fish in a small pond at these local casinos. And because I go there with a lot of money, I buy in, they kind of know me. I know them, they know me.
Yeah.
You know, as far as staff, like I said, we're good. We're Gucci like slippers. But I would say on an executive level, they don't fuck with me, you know? On an executive level, they don't fuck with me because it's like I beat them for well over 6 figures last month. Well over 6 figures last month. But they got it back. They got it all back in one night. But the way that they did it, I don't respect. The way they did it, I don't respect. So I went there.
Yeah.
I went to a spot and I bought in at like maybe 40, 50,000, you know, and I ain't trying to win a lot, 5, 10 grand, you know, just easy peasy. Let's you know, let's pay, let's keep the lights on. Yeah. Let's keep the lights on. Yeah. So, I go out there and I get a private table. So one thing about me, I don't like people talking to me. I don't like microaggressions. Sorry, I feel like I'm loud. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. I don't like people sitting on my table because I don't like microaggression. Microaggression is where people sit on your table and they purposely bet against you to throw you off. Okay. This also, I've noticed this happens with pit bosses and dealers. They'll start talking to you to get into your head, try to rattle your cage. And in this situation, this first situation, I think I went there on a Thursday night. I bought in around 50 grand at a private table, $1,000 minimum hand. To play one hand, it's $1,000. Okay?
Yeah.
And I played extremely conservative, you know, so I lost about 10,000. I was never ahead, not one time. Never ahead, not one time. And then, so then finally I catch a streak and I think I got up like maybe 4,000 and I try to go 4 to 8, you know?
Yeah.
And then I try to quit. I'm like, okay, 2, 4, 8, quit, you know? Yeah. And then I got to 6,000, I think like 2 or 3 times and I try to go 6 to 12. I should have just took the 6 and quit, you know? I got to 6,000 a few times and then I got to 8,000 once and I tried to press 8 to 16 like a dumb shit and lost every time. So then my cage started getting rattled and I started losing, you know, I should have just, you know, I broke my own rules in all seriousness. I have nobody to blame but myself, but I broke my own rules. But one thing that I noticed though was on that private table, the game started going very flat, you know, and I asked for another shoe and they wouldn't give it to me. And now in Las Vegas, they give you another shoe, no questions asked. Yeah. Another thing that I noticed in Las Vegas is them cards are never inside one of them shuffle machines. Mm-hmm. Remember we had that conversation about the shuffle master? Mm-hmm. Yeah. In Louisiana, them cards, even on a Baccarat table, is coming out of a shuffle master, which is horse shit. Okay. The fastest way to fix a game, put in a shuffle machine.
Yeah.
Why do you have 8 decks? See, the thing is in Vegas, the cards come out of a box. They're pre-sorted. You cut the cards. If you lose, I can handle it. But if they're coming out of a box and they're going into a shuffle machine, the fix is real, people. So one thing that I noticed though is on my table, the game was flat. It was very flat. So I think I lost like $30,000-$40,000. Mm-hmm. So I went over to general population, sat down on general population. I won like, I don't know, like $55,000 or $60,000 in like 4 hands. Yeah. And within 4 hands, I'm playing with somebody else, general population. Yeah. They sent a pit boss to come sit next to me. And he's like, hey Dave, I got to close your table. 4 hands. Makes sense of that. I'm kind of looking at him. I'm giving him a look. Now granted, I won my money back and I'm up about 8,000. Yeah. And I'm looking at him now. I like this guy. But I know it's not his decision. Yeah. Pit bosses don't make decisions. Executives do. Executives do. You know what I'm saying? So he's giving me that look like, don't make me do this to you. So I'm looking at him like, he's like, I got to close your table. I'm like, look, let me just win one more. Let me play one more hand, you know? And I'm on a streak. I'm on a run. And I'm looking at him like, are you backing me off? And he just doesn't answer. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's an omen. I'm going to go and quit. And I asked the dealer, you know Baccarat, you know the rules. So I asked the dealer, give me a free hand. I was gonna bet that next hand. I was gonna bet 8 to 16. I'd have lost.
Yeah.
And I gave him a look. I'm like, bro, you just saved my ass. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know. So then I come back 2 days later. I buy in at 90 grand. I come in at $90,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they disable the scorecard on my machine, on my table. The most expensive table in the casino. They disabled my fucking scorecard. Why? And it was the flattest game ever. It was the flattest game ever. They wouldn't give me another shoe, right? I think I lost I was never ahead, not one hand, not one time, not one bet. Nobody's that bad. You flip a coin 30 times and you're 30 times wrong. Come on.
Yeah.
It's kind of like playing at the fucking Venetian, you know? And so it's like, all right, bro. So I'm like, all right. So I'm like, okay, here we go again. So I'm going to go over to general population. So I get off the table, but granted, I bought it at 90 and I'm already down 40. So your cage is rattled and you lose $40,000, bro. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Yeah.
So I go over to general population and I'm waiting. I bet 10,000 the first hand, hit. I bet 10,000 the next hand, hit.
Mm-hmm.
I bet 5,000 the next hand, I hit. So I've already recovered 25 grand.
Gotcha.
Right. So I'm kind of just bullshitting back and forth, and I'm maybe close to maybe 10,000 away from even Steven. I never got even. I should have just took the 10 grand and left. You know, took the $10,000 loss and just called it a night. Yeah. You know, and like, you know what? I can come back next week or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I go over to I go to another table. Game is flat. Flat game. Every table I went to, the game was flat. I couldn't even buy a win. So I'm just pissed. So I think when it was all said and done, I think I lost like $70,000 at that one spot. So then I go next door.
Yeah.
I go over to Tillman Fertitta's place. I win $30,000 back. So I'm back to 50.
Yeah.
So I'm tired, you know, and I'm like, you know, I thought, okay, I could probably play like I play in Vegas, you know, just kind of just do small sessions or whatever. So I should have just went home. This is where I made a mistake. Number one, never spend the night in the casino. Never. Sleep in your car. Go home. Go somewhere else. Sleep at the state line. Sleep in your car. Never stay there. Especially when you lose that kind of money. You need to take a ride. You need to take a walk. Let the smoke clear. Get your mind right.
Yeah.
So I spend the night there, and I try to just do small bets. Why is it at that casino it took 45 minutes for me to get my chips? I gave him $50,000, $50,000, and it took him 45 minutes to give me my chips, and there's nobody there. Yeah, the fuckery is real, bro.
Yeah.
The fuckery, they loaded every goddamn table, bro. Every table that I sat on, flat. I left there flat broke. True story.
Yeah. So shit like that
I left
happened
there
next time?
flat fucking broke, dude. No, what it is I just gonna avoid them completely.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Next time they do some shit like that, you waiting, they're like, hey man, give me my cash back.
Exactly. It's all like right. it should take 3 minutes. Okay, it should take 3 minutes for you to buy in, because like in Vegas, they put all your money in a box, they take it to the counter, boom, that's it. Yeah. Let's get started. So the moral of the story is like the money I recovered in Las Vegas in 3 days. You know what I'm saying? Flew to Vegas. Yeah. First of all, I took a week off, and I had to kind of lick my wounds to get my mind right, and I had to kind of explain to my parents, my girlfriend, you know, everybody's like, look, I lost a shit ton of money in one night, and I really don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want to hear it. You know, because I mean, the thing was, I had a really good run. I think I did relatively well for like 7 weeks straight, nonstop. So we're talking a lot. So the 90 grand really didn't hurt me, but it did hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings, you know? Yeah. But it's like, fuck, bro. You know? And it's like, really, when you're dealing in such a volatile situation, you really should always travel. Gamblers, you should always travel with a friend. You know, somebody who knows the game, somebody who knows your personality. You know, just somebody who's like, they just grab your shit. It's like, all right, bro, we're done. We need to take a walk. You know, it's kind of like the stock market. You know, when the stock market crashes, if it falls more than 10% in a day, it just shuts down. It's a fail-safe. You know. Mm-hmm. You know, the thing is like, you're not a stone, you know, and, but I wouldn't take back that experience for the world, because it kind of taught me, it's like, look, these people are not your friends. They ain't your fucking friends, folks, you know, And it's
They the
always
ops.
it's always coming from upstairs. It ain't the people that you fuck with. It's the people you don't know. It's the people you don't fuck with. You know, they're the ones that got it out for you. So it's like, duly noted. So it's like, will I go back there? Maybe, you know, maybe, but it's like, I'm going to have a different, you know, I got a different gun in my belt.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I got a different laser. I got a different scope, and I got a different thought pattern. It's like, you know, but now it's personal. It's like, you know what, we're good, but we ain't that good, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like, am I going to get you back? Oh yeah. Yeah. I got something to prove, you know? But, the good thing was, shout out to the Bellagio. I went out there and I did absolutely fantastic. You know, I did really good. And I played at the Bellagio. I played at Caesar's Palace, and I played at Mandalay Bay. And I beat them all. Beat every one of them. And I won over 100. I went, over 100. Over 100K in 3 days. You know, so I got it all back and then some. And it's like, you know what? All it taught me was like, you know what? I got something for you. Got something for you. But the motherfucker's cheap, bro. But more importantly, the main thing is at the end of the day, you can't break your own rules, you know? So I have nobody to blame but myself, you know? I have nobody to blame but myself, you know? And, but I would just definitely say, like, you know, when you finally kind of figure something out, the game is exponential. And it's interesting. When I was at the Bellagio during Super Bowl weekend, who was sitting on my table, like literally like in arm's reach away from me? Jay-Z. Yep. He was right there. Like literally, like I could put my hand on him. He was that close to me.
Hey, did you say what's up?
I did. I did. But
did he remember you?
Yeah. The people that he plays with, though, I would definitely say they don't have his best interest at heart, and they don't know how to call his game. And but yeah, I did well. He did not. Let's just say that. You know, shout out to Jay-Z.
Blue Magic.
Yeah, but he was there. I did not play with Offset. He was playing dice, but he was there. I keep missing Mickey Mays. We went to the Fontainebleau. Let me tell you something. That is a very nice casino. And me and actually my host and a couple other friends of mine, we actually went to the Fontainebleau. And who was there? It was Lil Yachty and fucking Big Chains. What's his name? The fuck is his name?
I'll say Big Chains.
He's got a bit. No, he's got the most. Fuck me, dude.
Moneybag Yo?
No. Lil Baby.
Lil Baby?
Yeah.
All right.
Lil Baby. He was there. And I don't think they did very well. So then the following night, Mickey was there. And then they invited him there, and then they kicked him out. So, dude, I don't get it, bro.
Yeah.
I don't get it. So, but yeah, we had a very good time at the Fontainebleau. Vegas is great, bro. You know, while we were there, I bought a bunch of really unnecessary shit. You know, I bought some fucking, I bought these,
What'd you get?
I bought this Maison Francois. I can't pronounce the shit. It's called Baccarat 540 Rouge. I bought that. They actually engraved my name in it. Actually, at the I don't know if y'all could see that. I was at the Neiman Marcus over there on the strip, and they engraved my name in the bottle. But this one here, guys, gentlemen,
so good.
If you want something that is just phenomenal,
you want the ladies to go crazy?
Maison, I guess it's Francois Kurkdjian, whatever the fuck. It's called Masculin Pluriel. It's about $220, but it smells amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So it's funny. I spent $600 on these two bottles, right? I walk back to Caesar's Palace. I pay cash. I walk back to Caesar's Palace. I win $800 right there. And I'm like, thank you, all of you, for my new cologne that you bought me. I played like 4 hands. I won $800 and I quit.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank you all for my new cologne. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, budget cologne. Do I have the other one? Okay.
Yeah.
You want something on a budget. This is really amazing. It's called Davidoff Cool Water Wave. Wave. Now this is an update. They came out with one called Extreme. It smells like shit. They came out with this other one. I think it's called they have Extreme, and they have one called Davidoff Cool Water. What is it called? Parfum. No. This is it. It's called Wave. Davidoff Cool Water Wave. Wave. Like Davy Wavy. This shit is fantastic. Absolutely amazing. It's kind of like the best way I could describe it is like it's cool water with like a little bit of bite to it, but not overkill. See, I like clean smell. What kind of cologne you like?
I like clean. I like a clean smell.
I like fresh clean.
But man, but something also that's gonna grab the ladies.
Yeah.
Clean, but like a man. I don't know how to say it. I like something kind of like almost like a light sweet smell to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I missed something. Can you say it again?
No, babe. Sorry, Alexa.
It was almost like a song and similar songs.
Alexa.
On Amazon Music.
No. Alexa, off. Stop it. You're interrupting my show.
Yeah. They don't listen, man. They don't listen.
Yeah. She's all right. Let's see. Another one that I actually bought this sight unseen. I read about it. I was watching YouTube videos on it. It's called Davidoff the Game, and it's actually themed after poker chips.
Yeah.
Okay. $22. Doesn't break the bank. It is very floral. Clean.
Yeah.
Floral, inexpensive, not overkill. Great smell. I highly recommend it.
I vouch for it.
Yeah. It's not bad. If this one here, the Wave, I think I paid, what did I pay for this? This was a tester. I think I paid about $30 with shipping, eBay. If you try to buy it in the store, they're going to hit you for probably like $80. People, this is the trick. When it comes to like fragrances, go to Macy's or Dillard's, right? Get the smell, write it down, go on eBay, buy it online. On eBay, I guarantee you, like if it's like $80 in the store, it's $30 on eBay.
Yeah.
So I'll like once a week, I'll buy like 3 of them. My girlfriend's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because I'll buy like 3 different smells every week,
Yeah.
Then there's another one that I bought called Burberry, what is it? Touch.
What's the one in the dark black bottle with the red top? Which one is that?
Dark black. Oh, hot water. Hot water. Davidoff hot water. And it's funny. Big David wears that shit. And he's like, his girls love that shit. Yeah. Hot water. If you want something that's inexpensive, believe it or not, everything that Davidoff makes is really good.
Yeah.
Zeno, hot water, cool water, the Game, but what a lot of people don't know is Davidoff actually makes cigars. They make cigarettes, but they're really big overseas. They're pretty fantastic overseas. Okay. But my advice to, gentlemen, if you want to save a buck, go to Dillard's or Macy's, smell what you like, write it down, buy it online. Yeah. eBay, preferably, but also, this is super important, people. On eBay, make sure that he's a power seller, has a 95% or greater, review, and then make sure he has well over maybe 1,000 sales, so that the guy is like legit. Preferably Dallas or New York City, New Jersey, something that comes out of there. You'll get it in 2 days. You're good. But if it's like from bumfuck Egypt and they have like no sales, it's probably fake. I bought a fake bottle and they spray it on. It's like, dude, it doesn't even last.
Toilet water.
Yeah, bro. I bought some Davidoff toilet water. It was too good to be true. I think I got it for like $15. I'm like, I got exactly what I paid for.
Oh man.
Yeah. You ever got duped buying fake shit?
No, bro. Nah. If I like something, I like what I like. I go get the real thing.
I'm cheap. I'm cheap. The only thing I go all out for, in all seriousness, is fucking eyeglasses and jewelry. Okay. My jewelry's real. My eyeglasses are real. Now, my Yeezys are fake. My Jordans are fake. My Yeezys are fake. My Jordans are fake. I don't fucking care, dude. Like, my girlfriend would go to China and she would bring back these Yeezys. They're amazing.
Yeah.
And I literally wear them out till they die. And the reason why is because I cannot justify paying $450 for a pair of sneakers. Yeah. I'm sorry. I just can't. So she brought me 4 pairs back. Yeah. Okay. $80. Now the street value on these fucking shoes are probably like fuck $1,800.
Yeah.
You know, because I got the striped ones, I got the white ones, I got the gray with the zebra stripes, and I got the all black ones. I love them.
Yeah.
I love them. They're amazing. I never take them off. You know, and I wore them bitches out, and all my Jordans, I bought those on the street. I'm like, I'm sorry, dude. Sorry, Mike. You know, $20. You know.
Now, people be tripping out, man, but it's a shoe,
dude. All
it's
these
serving its
shoes
purpose.
all the shoes are fake.
It's serving its purpose. It's a shoe. You wear it to protect your feet.
Here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. How the fuck do you even authenticate these things? There's so many variants. You know what I'm saying? It's like you go to these shops and they have like, they're literally just variants and variants and variants. That I've never seen them at Foot Locker. Never. You know what I'm saying? And you have like the lime greens. It's kind of like the fucking Air Force One video. I got the lime greens and this, that, and the other. I had to shoot them. And I'm like, bro, I never saw when these things came out. Yeah. How do you even know? How can you even authenticate them? There's just so many variants.
You got some people, man, but I would say they're obsessed. They can pick up all the details. They can pick a shoe up and tell by the weight of
they're licking the bottom.
Bro, that's too much. It's a shoe. It's serving its purpose.
I don't care. For me, it's like, you know what's funny? My next door neighbor.
What's up?
He buys Jordans in threes. He buys a pair he wears, a backup pair, and a pair he'll never wear. I shit you not. He has an entire room from floor to ceiling with Air Jordans. From floor to ceiling. I'm like, bro, that is just waste.
Man, my boy, shout out to my boy Benzo, man. He had a buddy who had storage units full of J's. His garage at the house he lived in was full of Air Jordan shoe boxes from the floor to the ceiling.
Yeah.
There's no room for a car. The whole garage is filled. Let me tell you something.
That is obsessive.
This cat did not have a car.
That is obsessive. I bet you had more than a car's worth of Jordans up in his house, though.
He did not have a car. We had to go. We came to come pick this cat up to go take him somewhere. And then, and somebody said, man, you ought to see this dude shoe collection. Man, he opened the garage. I looked up and you couldn't see in the goddamn garage.
That's obsessive.
And I say, he ain't got no car. And this dude had a chick. He had a girlfriend.
And what do you think about that?
And we
were
dropping him off to his girl's place. And I'm like, this is some crazy shit. This dude probably got tens of thousands of dollars worth of shoes in there.
Dude,
and
I know
no car.
Women. There are women that have tens of thousands of dollars worth of purses and shoes, which to me is just beyond obsessive. I went to a buddy of mine's house.
Yeah.
And I guess him and his girl were getting ready to separate, and he was asking me, motion detected. Hold on. Stand by. Hold on. One of my cameras is going on.
Okay.
So hold on. We have to interrupt the show, folks, because there's somebody at a undisclosed location that don't belong there.
Mm-hmm.
Stand by. No, we mean better fucking log in, goddammit. Hold on. Let's see. Live viewing. It better be a dog. 3 in the morning? Nah, I don't play that game. Okay, I got it in the wrong direction. Might be a spider or something. Sorry, folks. I have motion cameras on my properties. So, hold on. Let me turn the camera actually to the door where it belongs.
You can talk through the camera too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I can say, get your bitch ass up. Yeah. The fuck your bitch ass doing on my shit at 3 in the morning? Let's see. Yeah, I got a PTZ camera.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I don't know why I'm hearing construction though. Yeah, people always put a PTZ camera on your properties.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I could spin this shit all. I got a dually over here at this location.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're good. Sorry, folks. All right. So, there are women that are beyond, obsessive compulsive when it comes to like just shoes, jewelry, and purses. And I went to my buddy's house, and because he was separated from his chick, and he was asking me to help him move.
Yeah.
And bro, I'm not exaggerating. I could count well over $150,000. $150,000 in purses and shoes. That is insane, bro. They don't have a pot to fucking piss in. This is the reason why they're separating. I'm like, because she spends all of this money just buying dumb shit.
Man.
How the fuck do you, bro? I could count, got no exaggeration, like 30, like, either Prada or Louis Vuitton, or
Hermes, Birkin,
yes,
all that.
Yes. Even if you were like $2,000 each. And then the Christian Louboutins are what, $1,000 each?
Yeah.
Right?
Shit ridiculous.
She had rails of them. I counted at least probably 25 pairs of shoes.
Yeah.
That's $100,000, bro.
Yeah.
It's just like, bro, I'm like, that's just obsessive compulsive.
Yeah. I'm like, shit, man, fuck that shit.
Bro.
Make your own stuff. Make your own stuff and wear your own shit.
Bro, it's funny. I have a closet full of shit, but I can count on one hand how many pairs. Bro, I can literally count. I wear tracksuits every day.
Mm-hmm.
I probably wear the same 3 tracksuits every day of the week. And I wear like maybe 2 pairs of shoes. And if I decide I want to wear boots, maybe I might wear them once a year. That's it. I'm like Zuckerberg. I wear the same thing every day. To me, it's not important. I don't give a fuck.
And you relax.
Yeah. The only thing I actually switch up every day, the only thing I'm kind of weird when it comes to my eyewear and my fragrance. I want to smell different. I want to, have a different kind of swag.
Yeah.
That's it. Change my, I have 38 pairs of glasses. And they're all prescription, different color.
Mm-hmm.
So is it obsessive compulsive? Yes. Yes, it is. Because my girl was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like,
yeah, but the thing about that too is, man, it's something that's gonna last for a long time, and it's gonna pay you back worth more than you spend money on.
It's obsessive compulsive. I'm
and
sorry.
I say, man, certain things, man, you're gonna have them forever.
It's obsessive compulsive. I don't need 38 pairs of glasses. But because the funny thing is, I'm out of all of those, I can probably count again on one hand on how many pairs I wear.
Now, man, I had some. Now, one time, man, I had some Concorde 11s, and I was shooting hoops, and I show up on the court because, man, the Concorde 11 was one of my favorite shoes, man.
They're dope.
I love watching MJ hoop in those shoes, and I wanted to be MJ in those shoes. So when I got them, I played ball in them. I showed up to the park, and they said, hold on, man. Hold up, OG. Man, what you doing? So what you talking about? Man, you know what you got on your feet? I say, shoes.
Yeah.
They made the ball in. I'm finna hoop in these mugs. And I wore them bitches out until they were smooth on the bottom. And guess what? When I finished with them, I set them next to the dumpster, and somebody came and snagged them.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
They were so smooth on the bottom, you
slide. Yeah.
He's on ice skates. You try to play ball in them.
Yeah.
And somebody, as soon as I set them down, somebody snagged them.
For me, it's like, I got the 4s, I have the 11s, I have the 5s. And I'll wear them out. And then literally the bottom starts the glue. Here's the thing. Here's the reason why I don't buy real Air Jordans. In all seriousness, I bought a real pair.
Mm-hmm.
And I could count, I shit you not, I could count on 2 hands how many times I've actually wore them and the fucking bottoms rotted out.
Yeah.
And they're fucking real. I'm like, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's fucking bullshit, bro. So when that happened, I'm like, you know what? Never again.
Yeah.
Because I paid $200 for those. And I'm like, I'll be goddamn. Never again. So whenever I go to China, we would fly into Guangzhou. Into Shoe City. Mm-hmm. And they're everywhere. I mean, everywhere.
You get them from where they come from.
Yeah. And you could buy a pair of Air Jordans in China for about maybe 130 RMB, which is like, I don't know, $20,
Mm-hmm.
And I would just buy like 5, 10, 15 pairs and just ship them back home. And whenever they wear out, they just die. I don't care, but the same weight, the same this, the same that. And to believe it or not, the ones that are in China are better because they actually modified the design. They modified the color. They modify the design, and they actually make it better. They improve it. And this is kind of like why I know for a fact that when I go to these shops that sell these, replicas. Yes, they're fake, and they're putting these ridiculous tags on. I'm like, bro, these things were never really issued. They were never in circulation. So you can't sit there and fool me and try to tell me that these things were actually legit. They're not. Now, granted, they're dope, but am I going to pay you $400 for them? No way. I got a buddy of mine that came up. He's working for me right now, and he was asking me for a pair of the Air Jordan number 4s. They're brown. They look like sandy brown, and they got the clear wings on them.
Yeah.
And he sent me like a screenshot of what website that it was on.
Yeah.
I forgot where you buy the shoes from, and it's kind of like an auction, but it's only for shoes. And they have to be like authentic and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, okay, cool. They're like $800. I'm like, bro, I saw these on the street in Medellin, Colombia for like $30, you know, or 25 to $30. I'm like, bro, this is easy peasy. I'm like, I don't even have to get them in China. I'm gonna get them in Colombia.
What he showed you, like StockX?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was exactly what it was. And I'm like, bro, no. And the thing is the number 4s and the number 5s have so well replicated. Even the weight is right. You know, they're thick, they're chunky on the sides. They don't even feel like styrofoam. You know, I've bought some fake 11s where they just like you literally can throw them in the air. They're like a rice cake. I'm like, you gotta be just throw them in the air. It's like, dude, you gotta be fucking joking, bro.
They float like a paper plane.
They float like a butterfly, bro. Yeah, but they don't sting like a bee. But I'm like, man, these things are trash, bro. And I'm just like, you wear them about 5 times, they get rained on and they're ruined. I'm like, that's it, they're done. You know, but
ankle breakers.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I don't know, man. I just like to save a buck, bro. I just, you know, it's just like I want to look good and I want to save some money.
Yeah, some things, man. Some of this stuff is just super ridiculous, man. It's like these people are spending $1,500, $1,700 for a name, and the quality is the same as the shit in Walmart.
And bitches still don't want to fuck you. And that's the sad part. You always, you know, you have that one dude that literally has like Gucci up all the way, you know, Gucci down or whatever. The dude literally he's like $2,000. He's got $2,000 all on, and you still can't get no pussy. You know, you got the dude that's wearing like whatever. He's got a fake belt on. Yeah. You know, he's swagged out, you know, with all the fake shit. But it's the person. In all seriousness, it's the person. It's the company that you carry.
Yeah, yeah.
It's how you wear it. You know, man. You know, because like ain't nobody gonna sit here and check me. You know, it's like, oh, okay, your shoes are fake. I'm like, I'm telling you they're fake, but I don't care. Yeah. You know, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. But like people will always compliment my Yeezys. Like, bro, those are fucking dumb. Like, hey, they're fake. Like, no shit. I'm like, yeah, bro, $20. You flip them upside down. The only thing that's different, you know, where it says Boost on the bottom. Yeah. Mine just don't say Boost. Everything else is there. It has the reflective laces, everything. It's, bro, they're fake. They're $20. I don't care. You know. So, but yeah, dude. So it's just like, you know. But I would just say this: the biggest scam, in my honest opinion, is wallets and fucking belts. I will always buy a fake wallet. I will always have a fake belt. Yeah, bro, it was funny. I was in Colombia and I bought a Louis Vuitton belt. I'm over here like negotiating on the street with the guy. I think I paid him like 40,000 pesos. It was like, I don't know, $10. And I was all amped up because, you know, we were negotiating up and down. And then the fucking belt, when I finally get the belt, the bitch is sideways. It's not up and down Louis Vuitton. It's sideways Louis Vuitton. It's wrong. So if I was to put it on, it's like, bro, you know, your belt is like, your belt looks like it's upside down. It's wrong. I'm like, you got me. You know, I didn't look at, I was just so amped up on trying to negotiate a fake Louis Vuitton on the street. But the belt is like, I can show it to you later. The bitch is fucking sideways. It's not like up and down. Like it's sideways. So
man,
like,
now speaking about belts, bro, you met the champ.
I did. I did. Floyd? Which one?
Nah.
Gervonta? Teofimo? Which one?
TC.
Terrence Crawford. I did. We're landing Vegas. We land on the airplane, and I had a mutual friend actually went to elementary school on the plane. His name is Will. And he asked me, he said, hey, can I give you a ride to your hotel? You don't have to pay money for a taxi. I'm like, cool, fuck it. So the thing is whenever you're leaving the airport, you have to actually take a tram, you know, to go get a rental car. So we're on the bus to take a rental car, and we're getting off the bus, and I'm looking at this dude. I'm like, that's fucking Terrence Crawford. And he's like, no, it's not. I'm like, bro, that's fucking Terrence Crawford. And I'm like, hey, Terrence, what's going on? He's like, what's up, dude? I'm like, you gonna be at the Teofimo fight tonight? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna be there. And I'm like, hey, can I get a photo? He was really cool. He was real nice. And I just kind of asked him, like, you know, what are his thoughts on Canelo? And he's like, I don't think it's going to happen. And we took a photo, and everything was all good. You know, he was very, very pleasant, very easy going. He was on the bus with us, on the back of the bus and shit. You know, very humble.
Cool kids riding the back.
Yeah, very cool. Shout out to Terrence Bud Crawford. You know that the fight with him and Errol Spence has been called off.
Okay, the rematch?
It's over. Yeah, it has been canceled. So what's going on right now is Canelo Alvarez has been as a 3-fight deal with Al Heyman. Now, one of his three fights was against Jermell Charlo, which so allegedly, now here's the deal.
What's up?
David Benavidez has been his mandatory for 3 years now. But here's the crazy part: Mauricio Suleiman, who is the president of the WBC, has finally announced that David Benavidez is his mandatory. Now, will he fight him in May? I doubt it. So here's the way the rules are supposed to be. When you have a mandatory fight, when you're the champion and you have a mandatory, you don't fight your mandatory. You have to vacate your belts.
Yeah,
you have to vacate. So the thing is about Canelo Alvarez is Canelo never fights a natural 168. Never. Okay, he fought Jermell Charlo, who's what, 154? He had to go up 2 weight classes to fight him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then his last fight against Triple G is a 160.
Yeah,
he's a super middleweight, so he had to go up a weight class to fight him. And then he fought Dimitri Bivol, which was what, 175. Okay, he never wants to fight somebody where he could actually lose his belts.
Yeah,
you kind of see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, or he always wants to see Canelo is a weight bully. He always wants to sit there and rehydrate. He'll sit there, weigh in at 160, 167 and a half, or 167. And then at fight night, he's like 180, 190.
Yeah.
It's fucking huge, So he's a weight bully, and somebody else that's known for doing this is Devin Haney. Devin Haney is known to be a weight bully. He'll weigh in at 135. He looks like Michael Jackson, Thriller, and then on fight night, he literally rehydrates 22 pounds heavier. That ain't a fair fight. So he's always calling out Tank. Tank is the natural 135, and on fight night, he's 135.
Yeah.
But Dev, when he'll weigh in at 135, but on fight night, he's 155. Mm-hmm. That ain't a fair fight. It's not a fair fight.
Yeah.
So it's just like, will that fight ever happen? I doubt it. Tank is the A side. So Tank, if the fight was to ever happen, there would be a rehydration clause of maybe 10 pounds, and, but I don't think the fight will ever happen. Yeah. I don't think it's ever going to happen.
Now I'm going to say this about Canelo, man. Get the people what they want, man. We want to see you go against David Benavidez.
Exactly.
We want to see that, bro.
Because so
get the people what they want.
Exactly. So, but again, he signed to Al Heyman 3-fight deal. So Al Heyman, he's going to put the best against the best, or of course he's going to get sued.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say realistically, David Benavidez may not be the next fight, but it will probably be the last fight. And then, so I would say Jermall Charlo might be the next fight for Canelo.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that would be David Benavidez.
Yeah.
I just don't see anybody else who's a draw, who would be a draw, that would be a competitive fight.
Yeah.
As far as Tank, I don't know, man. So here's what's coming up. So you have Ryan Garcia that's supposed to fight against Devin. And it kind of looks like the WWE. You saw that shit with him and his dad, and you saw that, right?
Yeah,
that looked staged.
The push,
yeah, that looked completely staged.
Yeah.
But here's what's interesting. I was watching. Shout out to Southpaw 773. Southpaw, I was watching him.
Whatever fighter.
Yeah. Payday? You want payday? I know that. But he was kind of talking a lot about steroids, and he was saying that Dev had when you kind of look at his body, he was having these injection marks, like 5 of them, and they're basically saying Southpaw has been kind of stating or providing credible evidence that with him, with the snack guy,
mm-hmm.
Who's kind of known as the steroid king, and then you start seeing these injection marks on his stomach, these 5 injections where it looks like he's juicing. That's what it appears to be. Now, if they VADA test him, we'll see. You'll know. So I don't know. But do I think Dev will fight Gervonta? Nope. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. I just don't see I don't see Devin as a draw. He's not a pay-per-view draw. I I don't even know. I don't know who would be the best, you know.
Opponent for Tank.
Yeah, that's truly a draw. I mean, I think the best fight for Tank would be a rematch between him and Ryan. You know, that would actually make money, like stupid money. That would have to be it. I don't know. I mean, what is your opinion?
Yeah, I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody that can put him up against that's big as him, or like you say, we'll get to draw.
It's because at the end of the day, it's like, you know, I mean, these are prize fighters, and promoters got to make money.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, I just don't see it. And like him fighting against fucking Pitbull Cruz.
Yeah.
I mean, it would make money.
Man, who's he fighting? He's got a fight coming up, no?
Pitbull, I think, is supposed to fight against Rolly. Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero. So that should be, you know.
That'll be entertaining.
Well, the thing is, it's interesting. Like Tank said that the hardest hitter that has ever hit him in boxing was Rolly Romero.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so some people are saying that Pitbull is going to knock Rolly out. I highly disagree. I think Rolly's going to wipe the floor with fucking Pitbull. And granted, Pitbull's small. He's little, you know. So, and he fights dirty. He headbutts, you know. So, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Pitbull is a Pitbull?
I don't know. You know, I mean, the only reason why he's even popular is because he fought Tank and he lost.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so, and I don't know. I don't have the answer to that one, but
it'll be very entertaining.
Yeah. So what's coming up next is you have Amazon Prime on March the 30th they're getting ready to have their first pay-per-view on Amazon Prime because Showtime is done. You know about that, right? Showtime is.
Oh yeah, they
Showtime
done.
Boxing is done.
Done.
Yeah, and so I think it's supposed to be fucking it's Rolly against Pitbull. And I think the main event is what is that? Keith Thurman against Tim Tszyu. And I just don't think that's a good card.
Next month, man,
It's
we got
not a
Joshua.
good- it's not a good
Anthony
card.
And Francis fighting too.
Who's this?
Joshua Anthony.
Anthony Joshua?
Anthony Joshua and Francis fighting next month.
And Ngannou, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say Ngannou.
Mm-hmm.
If I was a betting man, because Tyson is training him, right? Mike Tyson is training him still, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Ngannou. My money's on Ngannou. And you know what's interesting? You know that Jake Paul is gonna fight Mike Tyson for $50 million?
When?
Hold on. I just read this. Hold on, let me pull it up.
I read something today said somebody he's supposed to be fighting as an Uber driver.
I heard the fight is actually confirmed. Hold on, let me pull this up. Stand by. Jake Paul against Mike Tyson. Now,
You want to die?
I don't fucking know. It's a money grab.
Yeah, he want to die.
Versus Mike. Hold on, Mike Tyson.
He want to die, bro.
Let's see. Hold on, let me see if this is true. Mike Tyson finally responds to whether he. Hold on, stand by. And this is. Give me a. Dude, stop it. I hate this shit with the pop-up blocker.
It's like, it's crazy too. Like when Mike Tyson did his, his exhibition with Roy Jones, his muscle memory, it's ingrained in his DNA, bro. There were times in that ring where Roy Jones was in real trouble.
Yeah.
Because you could see Mike's muscle memory just doing, his reflexes just reacting. And if it wasn't for the bell or Mike holding back, yeah, Roy Jones would have been in trouble.
Okay. Mike Tyson finally responds to whether he would be willing to fight Jake Paul or not. Let's see, on Joe Rogan, hold on.
Yeah.
Is there a pop-up? Okay. God, dude, I got this fucking pop-up blocker, bro. It doesn't let me see it. This is fucking dumb. It's like, you need to disable your fucking gay-ass pop-up blocker.
Mm-hmm.
From what I've heard, first, from what I heard, it was they offered Mike Tyson $250 million. I don't even think Jake Paul can even get a promoter to even pay him that much money. I don't even think it would make that much money, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I just don't think it would. It's not, unless they did it in Saudi Arabia, But from what I heard, it was $50 million guaranteed to Mike, and I honestly think Mike would destroy him.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a mismatch, So I just don't see it. So I don't see it. And you have Deontay Wilder that was supposed to fight Anthony Joshua, but he lost his last fight.
Yeah.
So, That's not going to happen. So as far as the heavyweight division, I just, Ngannou like beat the shit out of Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury lost that fight.
Yeah.
He lost, so it's just like, and that's why he's not fighting, his mandatory. Like he postponed his fight, against his mandatory. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. How's everything going on the home front? Got a girlfriend?
Oh man, hey, like the book say, love is for suckers. I'm single.
So that means no.
Man, I'm single, bro.
So when you going to Colombia, sir?
This year. This year. Gonna come Colombia.
When, sir?
This year. After I do my book promo.
All right. Where do you so are you going to do a signing? If you do a signing,
oh yeah.
Where do you want to do a signing is the question.
Man, we gonna
where do you think you would do it first? If you had a choice?
Man, probably most likely H-Town. But I'm gonna let the fans decide. You know what I'm saying? But shoot, man, y'all be on the lookout, man. Be on the lookout. Go to mcabw.com, man, and pre-order your copy, man.
Who inspired you though? Like, what inspired you? Like, fuck it, I want to write a book.
Bro,
like,
I've always wanted to, man. I've always liked stories, and as you know, man, I got story time with T.
Story time with T, yeah.
And I always liked stories, man. I like books, and so I said, man, shit, let me make one. It's been on my goal list, bro, and I was like, man, let me make one.
I really like story time with T. Me and my girlfriend, we watch that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Like if it's not on a Wednesday, I'll actually call. I'm like, dude, what's up, man? Like, what do you mean? I'm like, dude, I'm supposed to get a notification. It's Wednesday. We're supposed to watch it.
Yeah.
6 o'clock. Story time with T.
Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow.
Yeah. For all the, for the subscribers and the followers, dude, guys, I'm sorry, man. It's like just, I'm in Vegas every Tuesday through fucking Friday, and we're supposed to do the show Monday nights at 11, right? Mm-hmm. We're supposed to do it every Monday night at 11. It just ain't working out that way. Yeah. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to really work my hardest to try to, for the next season, because this is our season finale for season 3. But season 4, we just have to structure it better. Even if we just kind of just do it like the way we used to do it, like, T-Swin's at home and I'm here, but we gotta give you the show. We gotta give back, Interesting though.
What's up?
Our show on Spotify. We're on in a lot of countries. We are the 15th most watched, not listened to, watched, 15th most watched podcast on Spotify. King's thought of it.
Yes, sir. Bye.
True story, man. True story. 15th most watched podcast.
Shout out to Spotify.
Thank you. I give him my damn money. They give him my money. They give him my money.
Loser.
Give him my money.
Winning.
Give him my money.
Loser.
Fuckers. Shit.
Yeah.
Give me $1.
Mm-hmm.
Winning.
Give me $1. But what's your favorite fast food?
Bro, right now my favorite fast food is Raising Cane's.
Why?
I love the seasoning on the sauce, man.
Is that what it is? You just go there for the sauce?
It makes the tenders taste good, and I like their fries. And
most
of all, man, that Texas toast. Raising Cane's is supposed to be, from Louisiana, man, but Texas toast sets it off.
It's funny.
What's up?
I used to fucking go to McDonald's and get the fucking hot mustard. That's my favorite shit. I could drink it. I would get cheap fucking nuggets from the shit that my grandmother used to make, or just, I would go even to fucking, who has the worst nuggets? Fucking, it's between Wendy's. I would say Burger King. Burger King has the worst nuggets.
Hell yeah.
They're like, they give you 10 for $1. But if you got hot mustard, game, set, match.
A lot of this stuff.
It's all covered up. It's all garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think like McDonald's fucking nuggets it's mechanically separated meat that's bleached with ammonia. It is straight fucking carcinogenic. It's cancer. It's straight bad for you, dude. But God, it's so fucking good. I don't know what it's like crack, bro.
I don't mess with it.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah, when you drop a French fry and that bitch still look the same a year later. You go clean your car out and get up under the seat and vacuum.
It's hard as a rock too. It don't even change color.
It don't change.
That's how you know your food is bad for you, bro.
Yeah.
If it doesn't fucking
Decay?
It ain't real, folks. It's like 2 degrees off from plastic.
Yeah.
So we're in Vegas.
Oh, I seen a video the other day where they say in China where they're using feces, the protein in feces to create steaks.
The fuck out of here.
You said, hey, you can pull this shit. It is crazy.
What? Oh
yeah.
Are you serious?
They was grabbing protein out of human feces and recreating meat.
China poop meat. Son of a bitch. Meat made from human feet. Get the fuck out of here. Are you serious?
You pulled it up.
Hold on. Yeah, it's right here. Here we go. Disable my ad blocker. God damn it. Stop it. It's fucking up my goddamn. It's fucking up my, my commentator. Yeah,
man.
My commentation.
This shit crazy, bro.
Recently, a stomach churning story about meat synthesized from sewage was picked up by several major news sites.
Exactly, bro.
And admitted. I'm sorry, people, I can't read. Some less credible ones. It's a bona fide science section. But get to the fucking point. Japanese scientists create meat from poop. I did a double take, rubbed my eyes, and made sure that who wrote this shit? Hold on. Japanese scientists make a delicious burger out of human excrement. Get the fuck out of here.
Beware of
serious?
What you're eating. So I'm getting no meat when I go there.
Are you turd burgers?
Yeah, bro.
That is disgusting. You know what's interesting? Like, you know, when you have like the fish farms, the reason why I don't eat farm raised fish is because they eat their own shit. You know, and I was telling my girlfriend, it's like, you know, I don't eat I eat very little pork. And she's like, why? It's like, because pig's a filthy animal.
Yeah.
They eat their own shit. You know, they sleep and swaddle in their own shit. So I would have to say the only pork that I eat is probably pepperoni. That's it. Salami, pepperoni. That's it. I don't even eat bacon anymore. I gave it up. So I'm like, nope. And, you know, my fish that I buy, it's usually wild caught.
Yeah.
You know, or Atlantic salmon,
yeah,
something like that. I don't eat tilapia. I don't eat tilapia. I don't eat catfish. They're bottom feeders. They're like goats.
Mm-hmm.
They eat shit. They eat trash.
Yeah.
So you are what you eat. So I'm like, I don't eat it. So one thing that I do eat when it comes to fish is either red snapper or redfish.
Yeah.
Drum or salmon. And if the salmon has to be wild caught, or I don't eat it. Mm-hmm. You know, but getting back to fast food. It's funny how I was like, I'll eat this and I'm going to eat McDonald's. So totally fucking oxymoron.
Yeah.
I started using the McDonald's. I would just say this. I eat McDonald's under protest and when I'm on the road. You know, if I'm doing the 2-hour drive, because I own a lot of properties, folks. Yeah. I own properties that are hours long fucking drives. You know, and I only cook when I have company. Mm-hmm. You know, if I'm at home, I'm eating ramen. You know, I just kind of, I'm like Tony Soprano. I just sit there and grab a bunch of fucking deli meat and just eat it out the bag. You know, I'm literally like Tony fucking Soprano. And, so my cousin, shout out to Gabriel Villavicencio, shout out to Tig.
Yeah.
Shout out to my cousin. And, he told me, he's like, man, he's like, bruh, you need to start using that McDonald's app. And I'm like, cause he's like, that dude there is the king of thrifty. He knows how to save a buck. And I started using the fucking McDonald's app. I'm like, yeah, this shit is badass. Because first of all, the McDonald's app actually tracks you. It sends it straight to the nearest location, right? Okay. And then on top of that, you get like a buy one, get one free. For me, it's like, let me tell you something. Coca-Cola or Coca-Cola products have the best concentration at McDonald's, hands down. And it's actually been proven. They actually have their own unique, like it's like a drum. It's like a sealed 55-gallon drum that's air sealed that goes to McDonald's. And that's why Coca-Cola products at McDonald's taste so good. True story. So I had a Coke Zero at McDonald's. I'm like, motherfucker, this bitch is good. Because I only drink diet sodas. And I'm like, this shit is amazing. Yeah, I'm a Dr. Pepper guy, you know. And I'm like, they didn't have it. I'm like, all right, let me get a Coke Zero. That motherfucker was amazing. I'm like, whoa, okay. I'm going to do the McDonald's app just for the Coke Zero because it's a $1 any size you want.
Yeah.
And I order shit off the dollar menu. So I'm a cheap date. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to get the fucking, it used to be the $3 bundle. Now it's $3.50. Now it's $4, depending on where you are.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I'm going to get a McDouble, no pickles and onions, add mayonnaise with the fucking fry and a fucking large drink. $5. But with the app, $4. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, sounds good. The other cheap shit that I do is dude, it's funny. I literally have a Sam's card for the pizza.
Yeah.
I go to Sam's. I don't shop at Sam's. I do not shop there. I go there for the cheap gas because what's so dope about Sam's? No, it's dope. It's just awesome. The application on your phone, you can literally go to the pump. It tracks exactly where you are and it auto charges your credit card. And it is the least expensive gas, probably in America, Sam's. So, but one thing that's so dope about Sam's, you get a foot long hot dog and a fucking 32-ounce drink for $1.39. Fuck with me. Cause I used to get gas station hot dogs, but the motherfuckers will get you sick.
They sure will.
Circle K, in my honest opinion, had the best gas station hot dogs. Circle K, because they always would change them. They had the pizzas and they had like the little deals and this, that, and the other.
Because they gave a damn.
But then they stopped giving a fuck, and then they're like fucking apu, and they got hair growing on them. And like my girlfriend, she went there and got 2 hot dogs, I think for $3. Fucked her up. She's like, oh, she got like food poisoning. I'm like, what happened? Like I went to the gas station. Like, which one's like Circle K? I'm like, I stopped eating there.
Dirty dog.
Now, one thing I do fuck with Circle K though.
Yeah.
You get they got the 360 machine. You go there, you get the 79-cent 32-ounce 360 machine. You go hard, bro. It bitch be hard, baby.
Now I don't fool with Mickey D's, bro. But when I was in DR, I ate it because the food was real.
It's not from America.
The food was real.
Yeah,
so I
by
ate
law. See, by law, they have
fries were real.
Yeah, it has to be made in accordance to their standards. You know, so if you're gonna go to McDonald's, you go to McDonald's in another country. You're good. It's not so cancerous yet. You know.
You know what, man? I was watching something today. They was talking about Dr. Sebi, and they was talking about him curing people of AIDS, cancer, and all these things, lupus, and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it was like the argument was like, if somebody had to cure the cancer, don't you think they would just give that out to the public? And somebody would say, "Hey, I got the cure." It's like, nah, man. Our country has more people diagnosed with cancer in a year than most countries do in decades.
That's true.
They don't want you having a cure.
It's the food we're eating, bro. They want to put a Band-Aid on it. They want to keep you alive long enough to bill you, and then you die. That's the reality of it. They want to keep you alive long enough to charge your insurance company, and then you fucking die. Yeah, it's a true story, bro. They just want to put a bandage on it, bro. They do not want to. They don't want to fucking. They don't want to cure you.
The money's in the comeback.
Yep, the money's actually, I don't know, in the comeback, or I don't know, in the purgatory. I don't know. It's literally while you're sick. They just want to keep you sick long enough. They want to keep you sick long enough so they can charge you. And that's why, anybody who is actually a healer, they kill you. Stay out of America. Don't come here. Yeah, they're gonna kill you. You know, they're gonna kill you and steal all your research. You know, they're like, yeah, we know they're gonna kill your ass. You know, yeah. Well, we knew there was aliens. Oh yeah, we knew the aliens.
Yeah, they've been going crazy with that too, man.
We knew the aliens built the fucking pyramids. Well, I forgot there's a name for them. I guess the people that came here first starts the letter P or some shit. But apparently, they used their technology first. They built the pyramids and they used us as slaves and blah 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 blah. And then they left. They're like, all right, we're stupid. And they're like, yeah, you guys are you indigenous people are beneath us, so we're just gonna leave and go conquer somebody else. Goodbye. Yeah, peace.
You saying they kind of did some shit like the movie Prometheus?
Yeah.
They come down, show us how to make fire.
I don't know, bro. I just think they kind of just look at us like we complicate our own shit. It's like, why even fuck with you? You know? Yeah. So it's just like, if there are higher beings, which there probably are, they're probably looking at us laughing. It's like, you people are fucking stupid. You know? Speaking of stupid, let me have a conversation with you about these fucking education. The kids.
Let's get to
it. Love the kids.
Let's get to it.
So, my girlfriend's over here the other day with her son, and I bought him a PlayStation 4. He never used it. And then all of a sudden he discovered Fortnite. I'm like, great. Wonderful. So him and his friends are over there playing on the thing. So they're playing Fortnite. He has like 4 little friends. And then he's on the phone with them on a 4-way call. And they're all screaming and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
So I just, and it's funny because I like fucking with them sometimes. Always, I'm just kind of punking them sometimes, and I'm calling them gay and this, that, and the other. I'm like, why you have a female character? What are you, gay? I'm just fucking with them. That's just what I do. I like to just get under his skin. So anyway, this one kid, I guess one of my girlfriend's son's friends, he's on the phone, and I'm just having some fun with him. I'm like, hey, just out of curiosity, who is the president on the $100 bill? And they're like, he's the 4th president. He's the 3rd president on the $100 bill. Now, we all know it's Benjamin Franklin. And we all know Benjamin Franklin was not a president. He was an inventor. But they're like, hey, he's the 3rd president. Oh, he's the 5th president. I'm like, you motherfuckers are stupid. I'm like, you motherfuckers are fucking stupid. You don't know shit. And so, long story short, my girlfriend is very big into higher learning. So she has her son in what's called math contest. It's a elective class. He's in the 6th grade. Yeah. I would definitely say that the boy is extremely gifted. He's beyond gifted. And I think the issue with him is he's not challenged, and his subordinates are too fucking stupid to live. So I kind of feel they're fucking dumb.
Gotcha.
So the issue is he's not challenged, and he's the top of his food chain. And the sad part is my grandmother says it's in Italian, when you throw shit on the wall, it sticks. So he is the company that he carries. So he's like the smartest of the dumbasses, and it's starting to rub off on him, and instead of him being around higher, people that are more intelligent than him, he's the top of his food chain, which is the worst situation you could be in.
Yeah. A lot of smart people in prison.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's kind of the top of the food chain, and he thinks circles around everybody, but he's bored. He can play chess. He's beaten me. And so they're playing Fortnite, and I'm kind of having asking them questions and this, that, and the other. I put him in guitar class. He's not really excelling. He's bored. And so we fire his teacher. We give him another teacher, and then now he's excelling. So
gotcha.
Needless to say, we put him in this math contest class, and so the thing is, there's 17 of his peers that are in the 6th grade. They're in this class, and they're testing them every weekend. Like it's a statewide exam based on, I think it's kind of like almost like an IQ test.
Yeah.
Basically just testing their rating for where they are. Now get this. So he fails the exam, and before I jump in his shit, because normally I get in his ass if he doesn't get the honor roll. I'm like, look, if you don't get the honor roll, you are grounded. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't care what your mother says. When you're here, you get nothing. 0. I'm not your friend.
Yeah.
So the thing is, which is interesting, there's 17 kids that take this exam. 15 fail. That's 11%.
Yeah.
11% pass this exam. So I'm here, and his mother's all been out of shape, and I'm like, no. I'm like, nope. If 17 students take this exam and 15 fail, it ain't the students that failed, it's the teacher. The teacher is not equipping them with enough tools to take an exam of this level. So I blame the instructor. And so that's the sad part. The sad part is like, like I was saying before, it's like, I have friends of mine that are teachers that are retiring from being teachers and then becoming diagnosticians because it's so political. I had a teacher tell me that they literally resigned because they failed a student and they were getting written up because they failed a student. Makes sense of this because he's a dumb fuck, because he wants to be a dumb fuck, and he actually is like, okay, well, and the sad part is when we went to school, if you had a grade point average below a 69, you failed. Yeah. Now it's 50. And now it's like no students left. Yeah. Now it's no student left behind. So now they just push it to the next grade. They don't want to deal with you because they want the money. They want the money that the state gives you for the scores and for the exams. And now they actually fill out the fucking shit for you. So it's just like, bro, the bar is fucking low. We cannot compete. We can't compete. We can't compete. And the sad part is the kids don't even know their own history. And if you don't know your own history, what happens? History repeats itself.
Yeah.
They're erasing history. They're erasing our history.
It's by design, though, bro.
Oh yeah, they're just dumbing
By
us
design.
fucking down. They're dumbing us fucking down, folks.
You got the prison pipeline. You know.
Yeah, they want to keep the families broken, have them raised by women, so they're all fucking emotional and they do stupid shit and they go straight to jail, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
Keep them on food stamps, keep them on fucking housing vouchers, keep them in the hood, keep them voting blue.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's that's the systematic shit, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Keep us dumb. History repeats itself.
Exactly.
But it just kind of just disturbed me to my fucking core, and this is why we have no working class, and everybody has this entitled attitude. Like,
you got kids, man. They barely can do multiplication and division, bro.
I'm going to McDonald's on the dollar menu, and I'm paying them in cash. Right? Gotta love this shit.
Get to it.
I get $5.41. $5.41. I give them 41 cents and a 10.
Yeah.
Bro, you owe me $5, motherfucker. Or you gotta love this. Now everybody knows in fast food the motherfuckers don't speak English. You go to the fucking fast food thing, it's a fucking recording that's talking to me. Hello, how are you, sir?
Yeah.
Let me put my radio voice on. Hello, how are you, sir? Welcome to McDonald's. How may I help you? Would you like something from our dollar menu?
Yeah.
Bueno? Blah, 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 blah. But the motherfucker don't speak no goddamn
Man,
English.
but we from Texas. I can make that shit out.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter,
Yo
bro.
hablo español.
No habla español.
Yo hablo español.
No habla inglés. Yo habla español un poco.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, bro. So it's just like, bro, they're taking over everything, bro. They're taking over everything. And then they're taking all the jobs. So, everybody else is over there playing Fortnite, and the people at your drive-thru can't count. And then you have your Uber.
These kids,
your Uber. And then you have Uber Eats over getting attitude with you because I don't want to tip you.
Yeah, man. Customer service has went way down.
Ever since COVID.
And these kids don't give a damn. They don't give a damn.
Yeah, bro. 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 Figure out what country you want to retire in because it ain't here. It's over, folks. Like for real. I've already, my exit plan is Colombia or Thailand or China. That's it. My girl has a condo in Chengdu, so we're good in China. Mm-hmm. And my visa, I need to renew my Chinese visa for 10 more years because it expires in December. Mm-hmm. So I need to renew that, and then I need to get what is it called? A international what is it called? A real estate visa. I think when you buy property in a country, you get your automatic. It's like a quick start to citizenship. Mm-hmm. I want one of those. But yeah, folks. Yeah. The bar is low, people. The bar is low. The bar is low.
You got these kids, man. Like I say, man, they in the eighth, ninth grade, and they can't do simple multiplication or division. Yeah. Shit we learned in the third grade. Yeah. Yeah. Can't fuck with it. They can't do decimals, percentages, ratios. They can't do none of that shit.
What is your opinion of this? I mean, what do you think the end game is? I mean, do you think that Trump is going to get reelected? What do you think? Well, this is my thoughts on what's going on right now.
Well, a lot of people, if you can afford it, put your kids in a higher learning. Also, too, man, a lot of people are homeschooling because they see that their kids ain't learning shit.
Mm-mm. The sad part is like, for example, I'm a property owner. I own 31 properties. Mm-hmm. The majority of my money that I pay is in school taxes. Why? This is what I don't understand. If you don't have children, why the fuck am I paying school taxes? I don't get that. No, I'm being dead serious. It's not.
I know. It makes sense.
It's like taxation without representation. Yeah. Is tyranny. The Boston Tea Party. Right? Yeah. Right? So it's like I'm being taxed for something that I'm not even being represented by. I don't have children. Mm-hmm. So this is the way that it should be in all seriousness. Just like child support. Okay. So for example, as soon as it's kind of like a straw man. You have your straw man, your number, this, that, and the other. When you're born, you have a unique straw man or a social security number, this, that, and the other. That is tied to your pay stub. Okay. When that child becomes of age, if you want to enroll them to a certain school, there's a fee. Okay, you pay, it pays for the food, the teachers, the this, the that, this, that. When they're graduate, they're no longer responsible to pay for that anymore. And then when the new kids come in, there you go. Now, whether you are a citizen of this country or not, it doesn't make a difference. You know, you pay. And it's interesting. We're the only country where it's free. You know, every other country, you got to pay to go to school.
Yeah.
You know, you got to pay to go to school. So the concept should be the same, and you should just have the scale at you know, even on a socialized level. So if you're broke, then you pay this much. If you got it like that, they do means tests, kind of like when you go to the VA. They means test you. If you want to go to VA healthcare, you can go there. You can go there. Now, if you make over a certain amount, you might pay a fraction, you know, of what somebody who can't afford it or somebody who may be 100%, you know, but that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. So the people that actually use it, you pay for it. And the people that don't use it, or that people that don't need it, or you shouldn't be charging them for some shit they don't need.
Exactly.
You know, it's horseshit, you know? So that's the way, in my honest opinion, it should be. But people should be means tests for their children, you know, for school taxes, because like 2/3 of the money that I paid $37,000 this year in property taxes. 37 fucking grand, bro. That ain't pennies, bro. So of that, Alexa, what's 66% of 37,000?
66% of 37,000 is 24,000.
24 grand, folks. $24,000 that I'm being misrepresented. I have no children. That's bullshit, folks. 24 grand I got robbed out of. The rest of it is actually county tax, which actually is I'm okay with paying.
Yeah.
The rest, horseshit. Yeah. Absolute fucking horseshit. Yep. We're being fucked, folks.
All the time.
You know what's interesting though? Before World War I, we didn't even have school taxes. That was enabled by the was it the Rothschild family? You know, to create fucking. They got involved with the Department of Education and to kind of create more workers.
Yeah.
Because think about it. Prior to that, everybody was self-employed. Nobody worked for somebody.
Yeah. Most people.
Our founding fathers. Do you think they had a job? No, they were all self-employed.
Yeah.
All of the founding fathers, like we didn't have any of that shit until like what? We didn't have property taxes. No, I think we had property taxes, but I don't think we had school taxes or any of these other miscellaneous things that we were required to pay, the Federal Reserve or any of that shit.
Yeah.
Until after the Titanic sunk. You know that story, right? You know, everybody that had a say about or who voted against the Federal Reserve died on the Titanic.
Was on the boat.
We're on the boat.
It's funny, man. It's funny how that always happens.
Yep.
A plane is always crashing or disappearing or something.
Bermuda Triangle.
Exactly. It just had an African billionaire die in a helicopter crash here stateside.
Moral of the story is, if you got money, don't fly no goddamn helicopter.
If you ain't part of the get along gang, and you got money, you gotta watch your back.
Kobe.
Yeah.
We're out of time, folks. It's been real. Thank you for checking us out. Welcome to the King Starter Today podcast.
Exactly.
Shout out to my co-host T-Swin. We love you. We love you. Congratulations on the book.
Yes, sir. Go get yourself a copy, pre-order, mcabw.com.
Love is for suckers. Suckers. Motherfucker. King Starter Today, very uncensored podcast. We say bitch and hoe. We say bitch and hoe. Got any shout out?
Hey man, shout out to the whole CTR media. Shout out to my co-host on the MCABW Making Out Your Own podcast, JB. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my pops. My pops had surgery this past Friday, man. He's doing good.
Shout out to
Thank God.
Mr. Swin.
Yes, sir, man. Big T-Swin. Yeah, man. Shout out to the fam, my twin.
Shout out to
brother,
Terrell.
my sister. Everybody. Shout out to Miss Sheep Trucking. Shout out to Mr. Clay and Wind Down Wednesday. Make sure you check him out. And most of all, make sure you check out the King Starter Today podcast. Tune in, man. Sirius XM, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon, Audible, man. Everywhere.
Everywhere. Like Bobby said, we're everywhere, man. Let's see. I met some really interesting people, man. So I want to shout out to the money team, Leonard Ellerby. I want to send a shout out to Andrew. I want to say this correctly. Baccanegra. Let's see, Mario Serrano with Fight Action. Renzo Cubas. I want to send a shout out to Willie Great. Like I said, happy birthday to Willie Great.
Birthday, bro.
Let's see, Sean. I want to say this correctly. Sean Thompson with Boswell Promotions.
Yeah.
Jeff Tabrizi. Jay Rolls. Joseph Brown. So, yeah, those are that's my list of shout outs. I also want to send a shout out to Jason Lee. Good luck to you on the what is it? He's running for public office out there in Stockton.
Hey.
So shout out to Jason Lee. He's running for city council. I think District 6. That's my guy, Jason Lee. Shout out to Parkwood Entertainment. Shout out to I think that's it for now. But thank you for everybody who likes, comments, subscribes below. Thank you for everybody who listens to the show. Shout out to everybody in Africa who checks us out. Shout out to everybody in Angola. Shout out to Thailand, Colombia. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Peace out.
Hey, shout out to Taylor Paris, man. He come in, man. Thank you for watching.
Y'all be cool, man. Peace out.
Peace.